Welcome back to King of Sports Championship Wrestling from October 5th in Emory, Texas. We have the Super Heavyweight Championship between Justin James and Omni King Omega. There you see Kyber O'Sullivan. He's giving the rules that this is a no disqualification stadium match. These two competitors can go anywhere in this football field, in this football stadium. We're asking the fans to stay back at this time because in all likelihood, they may go from press box to 50-yard line. This is a no love lost between these two. You have the local favorite, Justin James, who grew up in Emory, Texas, played for Raines High School football, was a Raines Wildcat there at Wildcat Stadium. And he is here representing Raines in his hometown. There's the championship belt that is awarded to the MVP of the Raines football team every week. Local hometown hero fighting for the championship that he lost just a few short months ago.
He has a KOS record of 42 wins and 2 losses. Weighing in at 363 pounds, he is Justin James.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Justin James. He has held that championship for over a year before finally losing it to Omni King Omega.
San Antonio, Texas. He is the reigning King of Sports Super Heavyweight Champion with a KOS record of 18-3, weighing in at 405 pounds. He is the Omni King Omega.
There is the Omni King Omega, ladies and gentlemen, the current defending Super Heavyweight Champion.
Third man here to count to 3 and to make sure that
And there's the third man in the ring, Mr. Robert Wells, senior official.
the audience.
All right, gentlemen, we know this is a no DQ false count anywhere match for the super heavyweight title, King of Sports. The only instructions I have for you are protect yourselves at all times.
The only instructions he has for them is to protect themselves at all times. That is the instructions that is needed. That is the only instructions that are needed. Here it is for the title. This is a rematch. These two have brawled all over Northeast Texas. They were once friends. They were once allies. They were once very close together in a group. In fact, one of the managers from that group down from San Antonio is here at ringside tonight in an attempt to keep the peace. And yet these two friends have turned on each other. They have made each other bleed. They have rolled down entire basketball gymnasium steps from the top rafters to the very bottom of the floor together. They have been through all of it, and yet they still come down to this one final fight. Not a wrestling match, not a super heavyweight match, a fight. Justin James playing the games about the size and the height, giving him a hard time, giving Omni King a hard time. Oh, and there's a gut punch and then a headbutt. That's the thing with Omni King. Oh, you cannot turn your back on him for a second. He will take every single advantage that he can. He is a big man, but he is a smart man. Oh, there's the run and smash into the corner. Using that leverage, that force. Oh, 405 pounds. Oh, there Justin James is fighting back, and the crowd cheers with every single blow that he swings, hitting those fists, those elbows. Oh, coming off the ropes into a clothesline. That's not going to work on a man the size of Justin James. Oh, there's a kick. Oh, right into the solar plexus. That will knock the wind out of you in a hurry. Oh, that's a mule kick right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand. You will see these super heavyweights, they will lay in blows on each other that you may see smaller men lay in and do things with. Oh, Omni King's reaching for that sledgehammer. He's got bad intentions. Bad intentions with that sledgehammer.
What'd you say? What did you say? Are you telling me how to do my job?
I was just talking.
Somebody's talking to Omni King, are you telling me how to do my job? He's going over looking at that sledgehammer, the table that we used earlier. Oh, in the night for the contract signing, still ringside there. Justin James caught him from behind, those blows, and this is what I was meaning, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see other competitors with some of these same blows, some of these striking blows, but it's different when a person that's 405 pounds and 405 pounds strong does it. That is a mule kick. Every single time they hit you, it is a blast. It is an explosion. It's like thunder hitting you in the face. There, the blast to the stomach. Oh, Justin's face bounced off those metal steps. Ladies and gentlemen, those are not plastic steps. Those are metal steps. And his head bounced off of them. He very, very well be lacerated from that. Omni King with evil intentions looking at the crowd. Now this is where Omni King sometimes will make a mistake. He will spend a little bit too much time deciding how evil he wants to be. He is at his best when he is decisive. He is at his best when there is no hesitation. Maybe he has a hesitation here because he's wanting to play it safe. Maybe he wants to see what Justin has left. There's the right hand. There is, a headbutt again. There is a reason for this hesitation, I am sure. I do not know what it is. Oh, they're going outside the barricade into the seating. The crowd is fleeing. It's almost Bruiser Brody style how they're fleeing. There's a chair across the back. Now, these are plastic chairs there, so these are not super powerful at the time, but it's enough when they swing it. Oh, it's going to hurt. Now, these fans need to back up. They need to get away. A lot of these guys are moving out of the way in a hurry because Omni King's down in a chair. There's the KOS security doing their job. Outstanding security. Oh! Got him with his boot. And down goes Omni King. That was a boot to the temple. That was vicious from Justin James. Omni King slow to his feet after that. That was almost Dusty Rhodes style when he'd take off his boot and go after the four horsemen. Oh, again, blows to the stomach. Omni King's fighting back. That's the other thing that both of these men need to be given credit for. These men have proven to be two of the toughest competitors in Texas today. They do not mind brawling. They can wrestle. They can fight. They can do what... Oh! There's another blow to the side of the head. They can do whatever it takes to win. They will use throwing objects now. As you see, they will use whatever means necessary to pick up that win. You do not want to meet these two men in a back alley. These are two men that you do not want to meet in a street fight. I am glad they are fighting each other and not me. Oh, there Justin throws Omega into the side. That is a metal stadium with chain link fencing, and his head bounced off of it. Justin has the metal top to the trash can. That is solid steel. He is just wearing him out with it. I almost caught my finger in that earlier in the day as I was throwing away our water bottle. Those are steel tops to those metal trash cans. Omega back on the offensive here. Caught him in the solar plexus again. Trying to... Oh, and his face bounced off the top metal railing. That's a way to cause laceration. Oh, and then a knee into the rib cage. Omega here seems to have the advantage. Justin, I'm really worried in his hometown. He is taking an enormous amount of punishment. Oh! There's a running knee driving Justin's head and face into the chain link fence. If that was 3 inches further over, he'd have hit that metal, and this match would be over right now. Justin would be unconscious. That was vicious. They're going up into the stadium. This is what I was afraid of. Again, Justin's head bouncing off the hand railing. The crowd being led to get moved back by security. KOS security, some of the finest in the business, folks. Oh, again, the head bouncing off that railing. Oh! And then Justin turns and does the same to Omega and then pushes him. Just pushing him down those steps after bouncing his head off that metal railing. Omega having trouble to get to his feet. Justin just slapping, taunting, telling him to move. And Omega struggling there to his feet. Now the struggle here is because he caught that shot from that metal railing, whereas Justin's head was bouncing off of it. It almost appeared like it was Omega's eye. Oh, again, running Justin chest first into the metal railing. I'm going to be curious if Omega's eye begins to swell from that one. Oh, takes a drink of a Coke and spews it on him. That's not going to be good for the vision. Oh, and then there's a punch to the gut. A knee to the gut, putting Justin down to one knee again. Omega being calculating here. Again, Justin's head bouncing off the top railing. Omega taking the time to talk to the crowd, taking the time to explain the situation. This may be an error. This may be an error on his part. This may be something where he needs to be following up on Justin. They're talking to the former friend. Oh, Justin has him. Oh, my goodness. Justin grabbing. I thought it was going to be a spear, but instead his legs began to give out, and he thrusted him almost in a deadlift fashion into a backdrop onto Omni King. Omni King landed on the back of his neck, his shoulders, in the middle of his back, just folded up and almost in like a short arm back drop. Oh, and Justin goes for an ankle lock. This is unorthodox from Justin James. You don't see this very often. It is a reverse ankle lock. If you notice, he's twisting the foot on the outside, causing torque on the knee. Oh, Omega got the thumb in the eye, and that was the only way out of that, because there was no way that he was... If you take out the ankle of a super heavyweight, that is a huge detriment. These men are best when they can have a firm vertical base. Justin having his vision back. Oh, he's bleeding. He's lacerated. He's looking. He's pointing. So now he's being calculating as he stalks his opponent. Oh, and now it's just blow for blow, punch for punch, back and forth. You can see, ladies and gentlemen, they're just exhausted from the beating. Exhausted from the beating. These two individuals, these two competitors, they give it every single thing they have, and when you're throwing that much force behind these haymakers, there's just no way to be able to sustain this for a great length of time. This is not Floyd Mayweather, this is Mike Tyson. This is George Foreman. There's a gut punch into the double axe handle. This isn't Manny Pacquiao. This is James Lights Out Tony. These are people throwing haymakers. Again, heads bouncing off metal objects. They are just staggering. They're by instinct going toward the ring. Oh, a vicious blow across the shoulder blades. Oh, Justin James taking the handle off of that trolley device and using it to hit Omega in the solar plexus. Omega is doubled over, trying to catch his wind. That is solid metal handle right into the solar plexus. Still trying to catch his wind, both of them. Omega's to a knee. Their friend and manager there looking on. Justin's coming to get Omega with the shot across the shoulders, picks him up. Throws him into the ring. After all of that, the match is returned to the squared circle. Justin stalking up the steps that his head bounced off of just moments before. Lacerated. These men brutally attacked each other. They were both exhausted from the... Oh, and they're still leaving the blows, laying them into each other. James shoots Omega off to the ropes, hits the ropes. Oh, there's a big boot. Justin collapses down as well. The boot caught Omni King right on the chin. There's a pin. 1, 2. Oh, there was no way that was going to get a 3. There was no leverage on that off shoulder. Omega easily got that shoulder up at that one. Justin seems to be losing his temper a little bit. Moves the sign of Hogan, and then a Hogan leg drop. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh! The referee was late getting there, and that gave Omega enough time to get that shoulder up. That was a Hulk Hogan-style leg drop. That was beautiful. That was perfectly executed. Omega to the outside of the ring, attempting to stand up on the ring apron. They're on the hard part where the wood and the metal meet. Justin stalking Omega to a knee. Oh! Walked into it. punch to the solar plexus. Omega's got evil intent. He's eyeing that table into a European uppercut. It's back and forth. They're just hanging on to that top rope. There's a choke into another choke. Neither of them have a hold to that top rope anymore. They're off the table. They're through the table. They're off the ring through the table. The table has exploded. You can see the metal shards just laying in disarray beneath them. The entire metal ring underneath that table just exploded, ladies and gentlemen. We're lucky that they do not have perforations, that they're not lacerated all over their body. There's a cover. An arm just draped across. The referee trying to find a spot to count. There's a 2 count. Omega was able to get an arm up. The metal is just exploded everywhere. It's all over the ground. The table is in pieces. Each one holding their ribs, trying to work their way back to a vertical base. Omega's the first one up. Justin's still struggling. You can see there, ladies and gentlemen, look at that metal, how it's twisted. Those straight pieces have been twisted. They're as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Justin's up, sliding into the ring. Omega's putting steel chairs into the ring. These are not the plastic chairs that the fans were sitting in ringside. These are those metal chairs that the KOS officials use. There's 3 of them in the ring. Omega's got evil intent. Evil intent. Those chairs are heavy-duty chairs. Heavy chairs. Omega sits one down. Sitting in the chair and talking to Justin. You can tell that these 2 individuals used to be friends. That there's somehow some respect there, even beyond the hatred. There's respect underneath, but there is still that hatred, that mocking, because they know what's at stake. They know that this is bragging rights for the very tippy top of the super heavyweights, all throughout the Southeast, all throughout the King of Sports Alliance. Omni King Omega measuring him. Oh, there's a spear, a Goldberg-style spear from Justin James. He was laying in wait, playing possum. He's got the arm drape. 1, 2. Oh, the offside shoulder comes up, the left shoulder. Justin was laying in wait, waiting for Omni King to make his advance, and then a Goldberg-style explosion spear. I don't know how Omega's even managing to get back to his feet. Justin's up. He's trying to follow up. I'm not sure there's another man in wrestling that could have taken that spear and come up. Oh, into a cutter. Out of nowhere, into a cutter. 1, 2. Oh, the shoulder came up again. The athleticism that Omni King Omega just showed, just exploding into a diving cutter, a DDP-style cutter onto Justin James. Both men are down, battered, bruised. Oh, Omega's dropping the trunks, dropping the shoulder straps. I'm having visions of Jerry Lawler. Having visions of the beginning of the end, the Jerry Lawler move to end the match. Nefarious intent, going for the steel chair. Oh, you can hear it, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear that force of that metal. Oh, across the head of Justin James. That has to be a concussion, ladies and gentlemen. That hit flush. Right across the temple and forehead. This is it. It's a good pin. 1, 2. Somehow Justin James was able to get out. Somehow. If Omni King had maybe gotten more of his body weight across the shoulders, maybe. But that is amazing that he was able to kick out of that. There was no way. I thought this match was over and done. That was a vicious shot from the steel chair. The elbow pads come off. Omni King's again looking, he's saying, what do I have to do to finish this man? What do I have to do to finish this hometown hero? He's made the decision. He's going to the sledgehammer. What is the manager doing? What is he? He's saying no. Don't take it. Don't take it. Oh! Omni King just pulled him into the ring apron. Oh, solar plexus first. He's yelling for Justin to watch out, yelling for him, trying to warn him, trying to be the equalizer. Omega has evil intent with the sledgehammer. He sees him. He has evil intent. He's going to end it right here. This is it. Oh, Justin caught it. Oh, into a headbutt. Omega lost the sledgehammer. Justin has it. Will he use it? Oh, he does, right on the chin, and he lands on top of him, hooking the leg, pulling it over. 1, 2, 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Justin James is your winner. He is the new super heavyweight champion. The new KOS super heavyweight champion in one of the hardest fought bouts that we have seen in KOS recently. Omni King Omega gave him everything and more. He showed how tough he is. Both of these individuals showed how tough they are, how they can take such a punishment and keep going. They demonstrated at times wrestling. They demonstrated at times brawling. They demonstrated at times just how low they would go to get a win. Justin there with both belts raised. He is the king of Emory, Texas on this night and the super heavyweight champion. Worried about Omega. He is not moving. He's barely starting to talk. Starting to say something to the referee. Maybe he's coming to. I was afraid he was unconscious there for a moment. There's the Rains County coach, and they're holding up the belt. Justin James, winner in his hometown. A success. He gets to bask in the glow and the adoration of his fans for a moment. Children coming in with their Justin James t-shirts. Justin trying to regroup. Omni King's still down. I'm not sure he quite knows where he is. His eyes are closed. He may be concussed as well. Justin in with all of the children. The belts. Oh! Omega. Eyes open, almost in sign of concussion, trying to fight, not knowing where he is. Justin James in a state of victory. You can see the emotion on his face. You can see as the emotions pour out of him. Victor in his hometown after such a hard-fought bout, after this long feud, after everything. Is he about to attack Omega? Kneeling in a sign of respect, patting him. Omega patting him back. The grasp. These two men have waged war. But it seems like here at the end, there's an uneasy truce, an uneasy peace. They have proven themselves to each other. They have proven themselves to us. They have proven themselves to the state of Texas and beyond. These two men deserve all of the accolades. Justin James there leaving the ring, champion once again, surrounded by the fans of Emory, Texas. You see the fans lining up. There's more even off camera that are lining up.